again, so for English today, you are creating a character sketch. And what does a character sketch mean? Now, when I say sketch, I don't necessarily mean that you're going to sketch or draw it. Okay, I'm going to show you an example of how to do it. So you've read the story, The Most Dangerous Game, and we have two main characters in the story. We have Rainsford and we have General Staroff. And they're similar yet very different people, as you guys have written about. So today what you're going to do is dig a little bit deeper into their character using kind of game status character sketch. Now, what I mean by that is I'm going to show you in just a little bit. Okay, so what are character sketch or status? Now, I'm not exactly sure what they're called in video games because you guys play more video games than I am. But when we think of The Most Dangerous Game, I think of actual games like strategy, maneuvers, different ways to get killed. This is what our The Most Dangerous Game was about. So, in going along with the same game spirit, I want you guys to think of all the video game characters that you've played. Okay, so if you look at the most influential characters of all time, I'm going to scroll to the top. Okay, we have, let's see, you guys probably know some of these. Peach, Lara Croft, even Pac-Man. This was like a video game in the 80s. You guys all know this one. Link from The Legend of Zelda, Sonic, Master Chief from Halo. So all of these characters, Sims, if you've ever played Sims, Mortal Kombat, all of these characters have things that they're good at and things that they are maybe not so good at, right? So you have, when the game appears or when you're setting up your character, you have something that comes up, something that looks like this. So this is from Maelstrom, a character called Maya, and you can see kind of her, what her strengths are and what her weaknesses are, kind of all together. So resolve, meaning things that she is able to do without thinking too much about, is at 30. Endurance is a little bit higher. Clarity, not so clear, right? She's very strong, not so dexterous, meaning she can't like be nimble enough. And constitution means how healthy she is, right? There's a thing about her hunter's gear, and I have no idea what this means. Some of you may know, okay? And then there's a level, okay? Now, so this is, you'll see this in all characters, right? Here's another example. This, I have no idea what it means. Oh, it does have stamina, attack, elemental. Now, if you play the games, you might have more idea what this means, but we have stamina, meaning how strong he is, spirit, and poise, meaning like, these are a little bit more like characterizations, okay? Another example is a game from, oh gosh, I'm not even sure which game this is, but you also have health, regeneration cap, max shields, health and shield regeneration, delay reduction, all power, recharge spirits. Now, again, if you play video games, you know what this means. But let's say if you replace them with character traits or things that you see your character has. Now, you guys all know this character. Okay, this is from I hope this won't die. You all know this person, okay? And if I was to say like what status he is in the game of life, he lost 3 games and won 1. And what I mean by 3 is he kind of wanted to be somebody else, that's losing 1 game. He was a jerk to his friend, that's losing 1 game. And he what's another one? He did something else. And then one where he made up with his friend from he kissed his girlfriend, right? So kind of going over experience points gained upon admitting that you were wrong. Okay, so this is in a game of life. And then I went over to his character traits. His awkwardness. I think he's very awkward, so he's a 98%. Bravery, not so brave at 12. Confusion, 100% confused all the time because he's a teenager. Okay, being a teacher, 100%. Okay, in love, 10%. And I said 10% because I'm not sure he really was in love. It was Danny who was. Okay, being a jerk, about 50, and then being a friend, about 50, right? Because he was a jerk first and then turned into a friend. So this is my character sketch of my of Jin from ABC. Now I want you guys to do something similar with The Most Dangerous Game using and something similar to this format. Okay, now you've played a lot more video games than I have, so I'm sure you can come up with something a lot more clever than this.